Begins with an eerie, vintage-style video recording of the carrying old newspapers and photographs of the Heavens Vale's suicide. It is later revealed this is Sarah Hope, the same girl we saw earlier who is now an adult. She takes some medicine to relax, and after some contemplation, lit room, with the documentary crew setting up their equipment. Maggie initiates the conversation, asking Sarah to state her name. She does so with hesitation and claims to be the only survivor, as they may hold answers to the incident. The scene then cuts back to 1978, where we see the cult leader, Jim Jacobs, and a bereaved mother whose daughter has been comatose for 2 years. He consoles her, Jill the sound technician, and Anne, their PA. On their way, Sarah asks Maggie why she wants to make this documentary. Initially, she says it's something she's wanted to do for a long time. Her brother then tells Sarah, she says maybe they shouldn't be there. Something watches them from inside the house. A while later, the crew sets up camp while Maggie and Sarah discuss their shared connection to the place. Sarah says her whole life has been defined by this place, and Maggie concurs, revealing that her father took his own life when she was only 3 years old, and things have never been the same since then, in his experiments. He asserts that the human body is just a shell, and that the spirit is bound to it by 3 nails, symbolizing the crucifixion. He explains that by performing alchemical initiations, these nails can be metaphorically removed, freeing the soul from its mortal coil. The footage then shows Jim in a meditative state as Karen urges him to make his presence known. All of a sudden, the table flips violently. He bursts back up, panting for air, when a little girl runs into the room, him in the process. Anne points out that someone must have been with him in the van, as the passenger side airbag had deployed. Matt dismisses her, saying that both airbags deploy during a crash. They pull Ed's body out of the wreckage and cover it with a tarp. The group decides to leave by dawn, but one by one, they make their way back to watch the reels out of curiosity. They resume the footage, which this time shows a demonstration where Jim is injected with lethal poisons. He appears lifeless for a while until all of a sudden, Sam falls to the ground, thrashing around before standing up to reveal she has been possessed by Jim. He then proclaims, supernaturally attacked and killed by several syringes. He becomes possessed. A while later, the group goes to search for him. He murders Anne, who also becomes possessed. Now possessed, Anne and Nick show up as if nothing happened. Next, the group continues watching the footage of Jim, who this time explains the toxicity of what he is about to inject into his body. He undergoes the procedure to enter a meditative state and consumes the lethal concoction. As his follower, Matt returns with law enforcement officers. However, they are quickly overpowered and killed by the possessed crew members, who are now fully under the control of the cult's spirit. They are quickly overpowered and killed by the souls of the rest of the world. The end. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more. The end. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more.